Gritty, tough win. Santa Barbara's going to win a lot of games. They're a tough team. They're playing everybody tough. Um, they caused some frustration, but all in all, just proud of the way we came back off of what was a really tough week a week ago, just with all the logistics and everything to get another one here at home. And again, it wasn't pretty, but a lot of things we can learn from. But good win's a win, so happy to get that.
Chris, what do you feel like kind of woke up your team offensively in that second half and allowed things to go a little bit more smoothly?
I felt early on we were getting, what we wanted if we were executing and running our stuff. There was a spurt, a couple possessions in a row, we didn't take great shots, and so we just really focused on sticking to what we were running, what we were calling, cutting hard, and, just moving around, moving without the ball. And, I think that caused some confusion on their end and allowed us to get some easy ones, and then we just, got confidence and it kept going.
And Roman, what was it like just to be able to contribute like you did and help the team out there in the second half?
When Kyler went down with those 3 fouls in the second half, it felt great. I was trying to do stuff, to help the team, and put myself in the right spots, and they found a way to give me the ball.
Wade, looks like early in the season you're trying a lot of combinations out there. What are you searching for?
Consistency. Just consistency on both ends. And it starts really in practice. That's why sometimes some games guys are getting a nod, and other games other guys. From the new guys, we've got to have consistent effort every day from everybody, and then that'll lead to more consistency come game time. So, Jared Lucas had a flu bug, so we knew he wasn't going to be able to play a whole bunch tonight. Gianni did some really good things, and then what I wanted our veteran group to do was to put a little bit more discipline on display out there in the second half so that the young guys could see it and learn from it. Didn't always go perfect, but they've got to learn from these guys. But we said in the locker room, depth is not our strength yet, just because we're not all clicking, but if guys buy in and continue to bring it every day, we certainly think that can be a strength of ours moving forward.
You had, at one point, you went small. Have you done that so far?
Maybe in some of the exhibition games, but they were small, so we matched up. They had the number 5 playing the 5 for a little while when Sal Freeman, number 2, when Sal was in foul trouble. We had Kyler in foul trouble, so we felt going small, and that's when we stretched it out a little bit at the end of that first half.
40 points in the paint, but you guys only hit 4 threes. Is that just the way of the game, or did you feel like because of your size against them, you had these ones?
We were gonna. The two things we said is we got to pound them in the paint and we got to pound the glass. We did 1 out of 2. They really manhandled us on the glass, but we kept telling our guys not to settle. We felt we had at every position an advantage at the rim. And then for a while there, we settled, I thought, for mediocre. We had 3 really bad possessions in a row in the first half where we settled for threes when we were attacking, getting layups, or getting fouled. So that was a focus, pounded at them in the paint, off the pass or the dribble. We just kind of lost our way there for a few minutes each half.
They shot pretty poorly. Did you like your defensive effort tonight?
Yeah, I think so. And, if you look, I think they took 15 threes in the first half, and for the game, 27. We left a few guys at times, but I thought overall we really contested well behind the arc, and that's something we're trying to get better at. But when there's a lot of threes, long shots, there's a lot of long rebounds, and I was disappointed with our effort to box out and go pursue the ball. A lot of times we just run to the rim, and we wait for Mama Bird to drop food down in our mouths looking up at the nest, and we've got to be better than that. We've got to put bodies, create space, and then if it's a long rebound, have the toughness to go chase it down and have the toughness man our zone to keep your guy in front of you. We didn't do that. We kept looking for help. That's all things early on in the year we just got to continue to grind and get better at.
Wayne, as you said, you're still trying to get this group to click. Is it good to have some adversity to fight through like you did there in that second half?
Yeah. Adversity early in the season is good. We faced it a little bit after the Oklahoma, during and after the Oklahoma game. You don't want to have it at the expense of losing games. But we're learning some valuable lessons, and it's early in the season. What are we into the second 2 weeks? So we still have a ways to go, but we're learning some great valuable lessons here.
Kind of a two-pronged question here, but you said for the season, you wanted Kyler to kind of stay away from the quote-unquote dumb fouls, and probably added one or two tonight. But then with Roman, you didn't know where you were going, you didn't know how far, when he'd be coming along.
Yeah.
He's kind of coming along, isn't he?
Well, he did, for sure he did tonight, and he's had some good moments. The big thing with Big Rome is he's got a, the speed of the game at this level is an adjustment for him. And so it's strength and conditioning right now, and then understanding how we need him to play. And I was telling Roxy Bernstein well before the game, we're really excited about Roman, and by the time we get to Pac-12 play, we're hoping that it'll put us in a position where we can play Kyler at the 4 with a big lineup. So he knows it. I'm sure he's maybe been frustrated a time or two, but there were no misconceptions when we brought him here. It was going to be he was going to have to be patient. We knew it was going to be a little bit of a long haul deal, but he can do a lot of good things for us on both ends. We know that, and to this point it's been kind of in short spurts, but he's working hard, and we've got big plans for him, for the rest of the year. And maybe tonight was a big boost for him personally and a big step forward for sure. What was the second prong?
That was kind of.
So it was one prong.
And the fouls. Thanks, guys.
All right, go Beavs! Good job.